Do you want to know the worst thing parents can teach girls who've endured sexual abuse? I'm going to tell you what I know from a real life situation. Let's go. When my mother was a teenager, she was RAPED'd by a church deacon. She never told me this herself, but from what my sisters tell me, it was an extremely violent RAPE. Now, I want you to imagine how she felt when she had to go to my grandmother and tell her something like that. A lot of women can imagine how she felt physically, but try to imagine how she felt about her body after that happened. When my grandmother went and told the pastor, guess what he did? He told her to forgive him. So she did, and my mom felt obligated to do the same thing. The deacon never got charged. My mom had to see him every Sunday, pressing his lips together, pretending to be a man of God. So what did all of this teach my mother? Can you guess? Well, the obvious, right? It taught her that a man can do anything he wants to a woman's body without any consequences. 2, it taught her that people would invalidate her story if it involves a man in an important position. But most importantly, and most unfortunately, it taught her that a woman's body has zero value. What you don't want to do is invalidate a girl if she's been through that type of trauma or any type of SA trauma. First and foremost, what you want to do is listen to her and ask her what happened. A powerful thing happens when you listen to your kids. It reinforces for them that they're in a safe space with people who are going to stand up for their boundaries. The next thing you want to do is frickin' believe her and assure her that you're going to be right there. My grandmother did the first 2 steps correctly. She listened to her and she believed her story. Yet she probably experienced cognitive dissonance from seeing a prominent person in the church get accused of such a horrible thing. Either way, look, empathize with your daughter, tell her she did nothing to deserve that, but most importantly, believe her. Teach your daughter that her body is way more valuable than any man's prominent occupation or his public position. Show her that you will always validate her story, no matter how important the man is who committed the act. Because if you don't, you're teaching her that her body has absolutely zero value. But you want her to know that her body has worth and to always defend her truth. Period.